So healing and sending healing to the world and sending healing to people. My whole life, again, I've spoken of this before, but I always imagined when I closed my eyes and touched something, whether it be a rock or a tree, I could always see this like beautiful kind of other world. And it was something that I felt like that plant or that tree or maybe even an animal or somebody was showing me. It was like they were showing me this beautiful world that they were part of. And something that as I got older I started to do when I would look up at the stars, very, very young, I would imagine me sending my light from here, from my heart center, and I would project it upward to where I was. And I could imagine, because again, we were shown maps when we were really young in school, and it's possible a family member showed me one before then. So I would imagine projecting this light upward into the sky from where I was. And then I would imagine it surrounding my town, and then my state, and then my country, and then every single country, and then the planet, and then the galaxy, and then the entire universe. And I would just like have this beautiful light that I would send out all the time. And if I was touching something, I would also place light into whatever that was, if it was a person I was healing or interacting with, if it was a tree, if it was a plant. And it was always this like beautiful flow of vibration and energy when I was in nature, and even when you're interacting with some people. And it's something that I've always done, so I recommend trying it. And you don't really have to think about anything other than just that intention and then see what happens. And it's really easy to do, and it's very effective as well. And as I got older, I started to see pictures of the universe and started to see these representations of light that I've sent throughout space and time. Because again, I've always kind of spoken the mantra of knowing no space and time and being in all spaces at the same time. So that's a really good intention as well. And you kind of can imagine creating this like beautiful cloud of light and positive energy or whatever is necessary. So for me, it's colors a lot of times. Sometimes it's like a star system. Sometimes it's all of these different things. And I would just imagine that color being surrounding the entire place, starting from me, and then my area, my home, my state, my country, and then all the world, and then all of the galaxy and all of the universe. And when I do healings, which quite a few people have had healings from me, and I see things when I lay my hands on them, and I send them different representations of the healing that they need. Usually it's in the form of a flower or a crystal or a beautiful vibration. And fortunately, one of the healings that I did, I was able to actually meet a child when they were first in the womb, because they showed themselves to me. And I just remember being like, oh my God, like this is so beautiful, and this is such an amazing moment, because I've always been able to sort of sense everything in a way, but also, you know, it's a different vibration and energy. So anyway, it's a really beautiful practice, and if you can try it, I definitely recommend it. I've been doing it my whole life. I came into the world sort of doing that. During a past life regression that I had at one point, I was regressed to the womb, and I actually was sending my mother a lot of healing energy all the time. I was just constantly projecting it outward to her while I was in the womb, and also in that beautiful womb space that is liminal, that is like no time and space and yet in existence. It's really beautiful. So keeping all of that in mind, and keeping in mind that you can send that energy to whoever, whenever, and with good intention and good healing intention. And if you just try it, I definitely recommend just trying it. It's very beneficial and helpful. And the universe needs it very badly right now.